necklaces to work back or to be standalone. And the necklaces, we also have in a bunch of great colors for you. I'm gonna change out my card here so I can get you through the colors. This is the, I think we call this the black multi, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is going to be the lime green. This is multi, neon multi right here. Cute, cute, cute. This is the pink, purple, and sapphire blue, which is really more, frankly, of a turquoise blue. So really pretty. And I have to show you the beads. And again, these are all handmade in Bali. So they're really pretty. They're individually hand drilled, hand strung, hand knotted. All these little beads are all hand knotted in between every little bead. And look at how pretty the beads are. They really sparkle. So that's the one we're calling sapphire. Again, it's much more of a turquoise. And then over here, if we come closer, because really it's hard to understand this until you see it, they're super duper sparkly. So the purple, see the beautiful purpley bead? And then same with the pink. You can see the pink has a beautiful kind of a bright blue iridescent bead. And then this neon multi over here, the bead is kind of a clear Aurora Borealis bead. It's really pretty. And then look at the actual tassel. Ooh, it looks great with my Adrian Landau jacket that's coming up. And then here's the lime, and the lime is tone on tone. So you have an emerald, and then you also have that same cord matches the actual color of the tassel. And then finally, here's the black. And the black has, you can see many shades of grays with black, and the same concept. That gray cord is what is suspending all of those pretty beads. And it's long. I like the length on this a lot. They're easy to wear. I have a bunch of these Zacasha tassel necklaces. They are terrific to wear. They make a fun fashion statement, and they're only $29.90, 37 inches long, and that does not count the drop. If you add the drop is another, gosh, it has to be 4 inches. So really, we're at 37 plus 42, we're at a good 41 inches total length on the necklace, and that's why they really are fun, because they are nice and long, and it's fun to play with them. You can wear one, you can wear several, you can layer these with other things, but they're great gifts, because the girls love them. There's nothing more fun than adding a little movement to your wardrobe.